Hello everyone, Monica here from Needle and Paper, and today I'm bringing this short tutorial of how I made this cool looking card with alcohol markers and vellum. This is the first time I try this technique and it's a lot of fun. So as you can see, you are gonna need a piece of vellum. I used thick vellum and my alcohol markers, and you're also gonna need alcohol. I started by scribbling really without any order and with my markers on the piece of vellum. And this time I reached for those colors that I thought they would kind of like complement each other, but you really can choose any colors you want. I just tried to cover the entire area because you're gonna see what happens when you add the alcohol, the actual alcohol. I made some of the scribbles a little bit thicker than the other ones. I think I started a little bit thicker and then I realized, oh no, I want to use more colors, so I made some of them a little bit thinner. And as you can see, I wanted to use one color and then I changed my mind and then I reached for the other one, and then here I am with the darkest sort of like aqua or turquoise. I ended up covering the rest of the vellum panel. And here comes the fun part. So I use a dropper for the alcohol. You can use a dropper, or you can use a brush, or you can use a spray bottle, but the effects should be similar. Maybe with the spray bottle the drops obviously won't be as thick, and then you can move your color or your panel around just to see how those colors move. It's really fun. And to speed up the process, I brought my heat gun, my heating tool. And when you use this, you can see how the colors come up to life. You see they get more intense. I lost a little bit of the gray in the green. It's somewhere in there, but not as visible. And then I use a double-sided tape sheet. This is creative tape that you can also buy in sheets. And I don't reach out for this very often, but it was really useful because I didn't want to see any glue or anything on the back of my panel. This is going to be my front panel, so I wanted to be, I didn't want to have any marks. So here I am peeling off the backing, and I actually run these through a die cut. You don't see much of the border, but it has like a stitch on the sides, on the borders. And I adhere it to the front of my A2 card. Here some die cut pieces that I had done off camera, and I put them in my front panel right directly on the vellum. I actually ended up cutting this sentiment twice, one in black cardstock, and here I'm using all the pieces from the black. It doesn't look very black there, but it's actually black. And then I cut another piece, or another the same die cut from a piece of like mirror like cardstock in a sort of like an aqua color as well, like a turquoise color. Then I added just the words, not the background, just the words, just a note from the turquoise cardstock on top of the black. So it has like a raised effect. I didn't really want to take much out of this background. I wanted to showcase the background more than anything else, but I did decided to add some iridescent crystals, just to add a little bit of a sparkle, because it all has a matte finish, other than the just a note from the mirror cardstock. And it was just enough. It was all it needed to give a little bit of shine to the card. It was a really fun technique. I ended up making 2 more cards in different colors, and I'll bring those videos later on. I hope you give it a try. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.